Testing. Testing. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Alrighty, welcome to the Utah Dynasty. We're like a year in. I've been playing it mostly on Twitch. We just finished week 1. Oh yeah, we played week 0. Okay. That's why that wasn't making sense to me. We beat Utah 38-7. Then, honestly, this game was really close until the second half started, and then you saw what happened. It was 6-6 at halftime. We were never winning the game, but it was tied 6-6. Then we just didn't have enough speed, honestly. That was the one thing that this team lacks is speed. It's a decent little team. It's nothing to write home about, but it's a nice little year 3 team. I think I simmed most of year 1. So, technically, this is season 2. We went, where is contract, maybe? I think it is contract. We went 11-3 last year. We simmed year 1. Ended up going 9-4. That's cool. But we simmed most of that. I'm kind of just letting recruiting happen. Not really going after any of these guys too hard. Most of the people we have are transfer portal people. We'll schedule it about a week. Yeah, someone wanted to visit. No one wanted. No one wanted to visit. Okay. Then a little. Damn! I left my Switch. Fuck. Luka Doncic's 33rd 40-point 10 assist game this season. He is really good. We're playing just moments. Then if we're getting screwed and not getting any offensive moments, I'm jumping in, which I haven't really had to do all that much, but since I said that, probably gonna have to do a lot now.
Glad to have you with us from Maverick Stadium in Logan, Utah, home to the Utah State Aggies. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Charlotte 49ers, taking on a team from Conference USA, the Utah State Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese. On 1st and goal, let's see what Utah State calls. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll race it to the house.
Our running back led. And he turned that down. It's blasting him in there. Did he turn the headset down?
Put 6 on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
Boy, this can go more wrong. Why did it say microphone disconnected? Testing. I don't know why I said microphone disconnected.
Ready up. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Finds his tight end.
Damn, I thought we kicked it off.
Gets it inside the 20.
Wasn't even paying attention. I thought we were the white jerseys.
Really nice job by the
Here they go
defense
for field
there.
goal.
Trying to force the quarterback to throw the football in front of you and allow
He's
your
hurt.
guys to square up
Oh, he
and make
came
a
up on
tackle
like
out
that.
in space. You got to force the ball carrier to do something special after the catch.
Damn,
Not able
okay,
to do
fine.
it there, so really
Still winning. The goal is to win 10, 11 games in the regular season. That's going to be the goal.
Come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Wants to adjust the pattern. Finds a tight end. Just outside the red zone.
I'm going to try to get most of these games run through pretty quick.
With a new set of downs.
I think we have an outside shot of making the playoffs.
Flips it out on the screen. Looking for the end zone. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
I'm going to try to force feed the running back.
Just 1 more yard. It's
Send him out
2nd
on
and
top.
goal.
Try to get him into the Heisman race.
Pound it in. And he takes it in for
Last season, we won every game where he rushed for at least 100 yards. So,
inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14.
and this year, we're 0 for 1 in games he hasn't rushed for at least 100 yards.
Physical attack from the gun.
Shouldn't have spent
He's
there.
tackled
That was my fault.
right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
Here he is, 42 yards
The way they work in
rushing.
the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone.
We really don't have a backup for him, though.
Running through contact.
That's the thing.
Touchdown, Utah State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
I don't know how much more of this game we're on play. Supposedly, we have, like, nothing but speedsters.
He's going to fire deep. He's got it down the left side. A huge gain
There
on
we go.
that one before he ran out of bounds. And he
Like I was saying, supposedly we have, like, nothing but
Last
speedsters playing
completion
receiver.
moved the sticks, and let's see if
But
they
I don't
try
think
it
we have
again.
one guy above 90 speed.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Snagged out of the air. They stop
Number
it
3 guy
just
was a
short of
transfer
the
portal
1st
kid.
down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Aggies come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Oh, he's got enough space. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Utah State.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly.
Alright, I guess 35-3. We're going to sim the rest of the game.
Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Coleman. Unloads to the wideout. And a 3rd down. Now this offense tries to...
How many yards rushing does he have? 78.
Out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. They'll run it from the gun. The stop is made right. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Trying to punch it in. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Bounced right back to them. And wait just a second. The officials are going to take a second look at this one. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that one.
So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Aggies.
many yards does he have now? Either way, he's probably gonna get benched. Damn, he only has 85.
From the gun, running back gets the give. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line, a pickup of 6. The Aggies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
That's such a nice start to this drive, too, because you've got the lead late and you want to run the football. You want to be physically dominant. Defense knows you're going to do it, and still, on the very first play of the drive, you're able to rip off a long run like that. Great vision there, and a nice job up front with the surge by the O-line.
Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
He has 5 rushing
Halfway
touchdowns.
there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll leave it with him. Got the first down and more. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided.
Okay, that's gonna be it.
And stop the really big play.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you're smiling because you...
Breaks into the open. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Aggies kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. They're working that left side. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Utah State trying to keep the drive alive on 4th down. Bringing the heat. Got all he needed for the first down, and then he gets down on the slide. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the option. The pitch. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. Utah State comes to the line with a 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Looks as if we have an
I think
injury
after we
on
get our
that
first
last
command,
play, and we'll take a break to check him
we'll go
out.
after a 4-star running back.
After run, now throw. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies.
Get the sophomore a little touchdown.
More points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the...
Alrighty, that's enough. 45 to 3.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do.
Can you remember if we have conference play starting now or what? So I think we play... I think we just play 3 out-of-conference games, which was Utah, Oklahoma, and Charlotte. So I think that's it. UAB. You want to visit? You want to visit? Okay. I'll get you that week.
Welcome to the Magic City, the football capital of the South, Birmingham, Alabama, home to the UAB Blazers, and the fans here have been eagerly anticipating this clash. In this one, two teams from Conference USA squaring off in a weekday clash to set the table for the weekend ahead. As we'll see, the Utah State Aggies taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the UAB Blazers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Powell.
Are you jumping out to a 7-0 lead?
They're
Love to
close
see
enough
that.
for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Trying to escape and get it himself. Line is set on third down. Back to throw, it's Coleman. Turning it on. He gets the job done. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
22, water. 221 wing. 221 wing.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and
Running back's
closer to
already
pay
injured.
dirt.
Love to see that.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Here's the pressure. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do.
Oh, he's already
The
back.
Chains keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Still on his feet. He's all the way down to the 3.
Dude, he's 90 yards rushing.
This is one of the top 10 offenses in the nation in getting first downs. To do that, you gotta have balance. You can't always throw for it on third down. You've got
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Utah State.
Throwing the football to UAB fan.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
So, is he coming back?
Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And it's incomplete despite some
What
serious
was
arm strength shown there.
the square
This is
doing?
a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Smashes it. Now inside the 20, first and 10.
He's still
from the
out.
18. Looking downfield, it's Coleman. It's complete on the right side.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
From the gun, the ground game. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. On first and goal, let's see what Utah State calls. They'll try to get it in with the run. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Second and goal for the offense. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the toss. Touchdown, Utah State. Great job by the back.
Well, that's bullshit.
And the Blazers have their offense in high gear.
Base 27 jump.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Bishop. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a fourth-quarter lead. The give. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. After getting knocked back, it's second and goal from the 4. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Blazers are in the hurry-up. Wants to throw for it on third and goal. Touchdown, UAB. And the Aggies back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Back to throw, it's Coleman. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Aggies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Past the 40. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
4th quarter, obviously trailing in a football game, you're going to need this dude, your quarterback, to make plays. And you got to call plays like this where it's a pass and he still takes off and gets the first down. It's his time. It's the 4th quarter. You're trailing. The ball's in his hands.
Great job, too, by the QB there, holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
Utah State comes to the line with a 1st and 10.
Pace, 27.
Running back searching for a hole.
I love the play called running the football here in the 4th quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. If they can get it in here, we could have a thrilling end to this game. It is 3rd and goal. Leaves it with the back. Touchdown, Aggies! They've got the lead here in the 4th. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Stevens. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Blazers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Give to the back. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. The give to the tailback. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Second down, they'll go to the air. Myers on the move. Got his man on the right. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the 1st down. Double time, hustling to the line. They spike it to stop the clock. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
It's kind of to the point where we cannot let them score.
That's caught. It's Holmes. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the Brain Trust will go to work. He'll pull it on the read. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Gotta have it here on 4th down. Deep shot for the end zone.
Oh my God.
And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And the timing had to be perfect. Down here, this close to the red zone, the windows to throw into are so small, but the quarterback, his receiver, on the same page. With that touchdown catch, they now take the lead.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called
You gotta be
on to
fucking
protect
kidding
this
me.
lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Coleman. Oh, they're after him. Takes a hit as he fires. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. Good gain on the return.
This is what can happen at times. You get the snowball effect. Everything going their way in the first half. Big lead going into halftime, but it's
How did we
mistake
lose this
after
game?
mistake on both sides of the ball. And that interception, David, compounds the problem.
And this defense has completely changed at the half. How about it, man? They've come out aggressive now, forcing a turnover. All the momentum on their side, and the offense gets...
I don't know how we lost that game. That's bullshit.
Let's go. Right. Single, single. Set. Let's go. Got it. Stand. Stand.
It's so boring without the announcers. What changed? Defense already needs our help. That's awesome.
The Pirates will line it up on first and 10.
Ready! Ready!
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking downfield, it's Hurley. He's going. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. They'll try to stick it. They knock him down.
No, we got him. The field goal unit as they'll try to take the three. It's good. The Aggies will try to punch it in on first and goal. Here we go. Looking downfield on first down. The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Why don't they play underneath the receiver? They always play over top. It doesn't matter if you do underneath or what.
It's first and 10. To the air on first down. The Pirates trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's Hurley.
He caught that. He's wide open. Thank God 29 trying to make the play. I just not realize it's third down. Oh, shit. I think that's the first fumble he's lost. Pretty sure that is the first fumble he's lost.
Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chain. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
First play of this drive comes from the 27. From the shotgun, hand off to the back. And the first down defense right there, but now they're backed up with a goal-to-go situation. On first and goal, let's see what Utah State calls. To the air, it's Coleman. Like it breaking down. Sacked at the 7. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long. And he cruises his way to that shot. Touchdown, Aggie.
There we go.
Now inside the 20, first and 10 from the 18. 22. They're threatening to score and they'll throw it. Touchdown, Utah State. All of that baby in and strolling into the end zone for the score. No midseason concentration. Long way to go for this offense. First and 10 from their own 12. They'll keep it on the point. The clock is on their side. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. He now has 84 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. Quarterback is the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. On third and short, the power run here. Again, and they can't just grind out this first down in 2 straight plays. They have been denied. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Trying to keep this drive alive.
Fucking block.
Now down by 2, inside a minute to go. If they can get this onside kick, maybe they can get into field goal range. Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on fourth downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Ball is at the 35. It's first and 10. Fires to the big fella. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. From the 22 on first and 10. Looking for a man. It's Coleman. Pressure coming. Brings it. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Utah State.
Great decision by the quarterback, and there's a danger on defense. When you play man coverage against this guy, and you've got DBs and their backs are turned to the QB, if you're not careful, he'll just tuck it and run and take off. By the time all those DBs and defenders have turned around, it was way too late. He was gone.
And let's check in with Kevin.
Let's go.
Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this third and short. Likely a lost cause, but he'll throw it again. Looking for the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That thing was right on the money.
He could have done that like 2 weeks ago. The same defender that got fucking just stared there and let the UAB guy catch the touchdown.
These guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There was some matchups.
Yeah, of course we lost him. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Week 8. That's this week. We need a blowout victory.
This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Maverick Stadium in Logan, Utah, home to the Utah State Aggies. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Utah State Aggies. 48 Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Coleman. Rushes on him. Nifty little scamper. Now on 2nd down. They'll go to the ground. The OB hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. The Aggies have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long punt. He'll run it up the middle, trying to work his way to the end zone. Relentless running gets it down to the 4. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Here we go. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. This Utah State offense has it going. Quarterback may change this route. Off the play fake on 1st down. The throw. Fires into the end zone.
Oh, come on. You gotta throw better than that.
Ran as he was going for 6 right there. Going to work on 2nd down. The red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They'll run it. He's running down at the 12 as
What the hell?
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to set up the screen. He's brought down the one at the 12-yard line. And the Aggies will snap it on 1st and 10. Give to the running back. This has been
Man, they're keying in on him. Hasn't really made a difference, but they're keying in on him. Oh, that's awesome.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in the rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they have to
You gotta catch that.
Third down sub defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting the pass. They're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture. Pre-snap or post-snap. Refuse the quarterback.
trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score.
I don't really know how much I help when I jump in on defense. I feel like I just make it worse like that.
Turns out to be an easy conversion. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long.
Hey, 27, on the ready.
To the air, it's Coleman. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Contact.
And that's the extra feel you get with this dude. I mean, unbelievable job dropping back to pass, but understanding 3rd down, I can get it right now. I got a little bit of space right up the middle, pulls it down, runs it straight ahead, and goes and gets the big 3rd down conversion.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that is run the football. You're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They're trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Really tough run for a 34. That'll leave him a yard short on 4th down.
Well, you know if you're this offense, you're dialing up this running back.
This isn't gonna work.
A scoring machine all season long. He just finds his way into the end.
The Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. From the gun on 3rd down. Quickly to the tight end. And they make it. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. He wants to change this route. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. There he goes.
I don't think I got in. I'm not gonna argue, but oh, maybe I did. Just barely.
After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff.
We have
a lot
no
of credit
passing
because
attack.
they made a few
Let's give it to the running back or call a passing play and run with the quarterback. Alright, we got some commits. North Texas is always hard. Building an offensive line, that's good. Ooh. That is going to be close. How we doing? Boise State's undefeated. Which we do play Boise State not next week, but the week after.
After the big play to start the drive, now 2 straight incompletions, and they need to find a way on 3rd down. Wants to throw again. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And after that last sack, man, you could just see it. They are feeling themselves after pitching it.
Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be productive this time around. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Aggies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Coleman. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Here's this offense with a full set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Gonna take a shot. Makes the catch. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. This Utah State offense has it going. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Bringing the heat. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. On 1st and goal, let's see what Utah State pulls. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now on 2nd and goal.
And you know exactly what time it is when you get down here in the red zone. You got to be able to run the football. But when you got a back like this, you're punching
chains keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And that's incompleted. Let's see what they've dialed up on third and long from the 22. Ready. Looking for a man. It's Coleman. Here comes the rush. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. The lead is 6 in the first. That makes it's so many.
On the ready.
The mean green now facing the meanest of problems on third down.
42 Spider. 4-2.
Running on one pass. Gets it deep downfield. Oh, he has a deep.
Got it.
This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Texas in the hurry up.
Brings up second down.
To the air on 2nd down. Finds his big tight end.
You're kidding me.
Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. The Aggies come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be
Pass interference. Defense.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down.
Here we go. Set.
Now the play fake. Going for 6. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Ow. I was still thinking circle because it's... No, it's not. I don't know what I was thinking.
Here in the first half, we just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here.
That ought to be enough for a Utah State first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Utah State comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake now to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Coleman. Touchdown, Utah State. That's the way to finish a drive and put up points.
Number
And I just
8.
love the execution by this.
They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3.
Trick 9.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's going to take off. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. And the Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. Might be changing the route. He'll throw on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Spencer. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
Timeout, Utah
The
State.
offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. Complete to the left. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Timeout, Utah State.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Looking to pass. It's Coleman. And he'll make the grab along the sideline, but he's not able to get to the first down mark. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash.
The kick
That
is
one was
good.
leaking. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on first and 10. Right back to the well. Into the end zone. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. On first and goal, let's see what Utah State calls. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Utah State.
Touchdown, Utah State.
He makes his way into the end zone. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on third and short. Flag. A quick completion to the left. First down. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
Well, this guy's getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space, and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. The Aggies had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on first down.
Now, second
They'll
and
try it again from the line on second and goal.
goal.
Right for the end zone.
Carry is the runback.
It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? They'll look to throw on third and goal. Touchdown, Aggies! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Utah.
And the Aggies are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Back to pass, it's Coleman. He's got it. Just outside the red zone. The Aggies didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. From the shotgun, the inside game. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Brings up second down.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Flag! They'll run it to keep the clock moving. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from running down. Pushes ahead.
And talk about just answer after answer after answer.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Caught near the sticks. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds him in the backfield. He will And the Aggies come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short.
Set, ready.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
Timeout.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the quarterback takes a knee. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game.
Almost 200 yards. They will play Texas State now. Cool, we lost both of them. That makes sense. Who cares that we were in first place literally almost all season? Let me see if we can still up difference maker or two. There has to be one or two. We'll have to see if we can steal him. No one's offering him. I guess. Man, if we would have just won that UAB game. That UAB game may come back to haunt us if we lose the Boise State game.
As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Texas State Bobcats, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Utah State Aggies.
Let's try to put this game to bed.
Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field. Possession after possession, Jesse. This offense needs to get their heads out of there. You know what?
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
The Aggies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. That'll be enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 48.
The defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up.
Sure is effective from the defense. They knock it down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And the Aggies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Not much running room here thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. You'd think they would have had a good chance. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop them 4 yards short of the mark.
And ball security at this point is at a premium for this offense. You're backed up in your own end. You've got the lead, so you want to be able to run the football and stick.
A little trickeration looking to throw. He rifles one deep.
Okay, you gotta catch that.
It's incomplete. A 4th down stop and the turnover on downs. And guys, if they can somehow, some way find their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th.
First play of playing defense, they score a touchdown. Make that make sense.
The inside handoff. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. The offense changing the play. Play action. Saw that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. It's a fine line right now between being aggressive, trying to win it here, and
Catch the fucking ball.
Well, at this point of the game, with this field position with only a few ticks left on the clock. I think the safe move, obviously, punt the ball away, trust your defense, get it to OT, and go try to win it.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
We'll get it started here in overtime.
Military stop.
He'll pull it down and run. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. First and goal as they try to jump on top. He's brought down at the 6 with the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
Brings up
They keep pushing forward now, back to work on second and goal from the 6. Dropping back, it's Coleman.
Utah State 14, Texas State.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on the defense first. Just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to run for the win. Just 2 possessions, Paul. Like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays. Back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
Fires to the wideout.
You gotta be kidding me.
So now a decision to make with the point after.
Number 19.
Obviously, very hard to complete passes this area of the field. Nice execution. Now you're down by 1. Now you got to make the decision. Are we going to go for it, try to end the game right here, and put this game in our offense's hands? What do you think?
And that's why I love having the ball second, because I get the opportunity to do this. I knew they scored a touchdown. We scored a touchdown. Now, do I want to go for the win, or do I want to continue this game on? It's so nice to have the ball second.
They'll keep it on the ground to the right. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Brings up second down.
Cats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. And puts it in the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They love to strike first with a touchdown. They'll try to keep the game alive on 3rd down. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Bobcats. That score gives them the lead here.
Why are we so slow?
Second overtime, and they'll have to go for 2.
Quarterback's ability to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. To throw, it's Coleman. He'll get rid of it. And they took a shot at that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming into this one, this offense would take shots. They know they have targets that can fly. Push down the field vertically. Nice job.
He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Utah State has it inside the 20. He might want another play. Looking to throw on first down.
First down pass.
Incomplete, and quarters get tight in the red zone.
Incomplete.
I think the QB wants that one back. Down here in the red zone, tighter areas, hard enough to fit it in. Definitely not where to fit it in against double coverage, or he misses, and probably a good miss, because that could have been worse.
Well, they execute the in route. And how about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
And what a great response by this offense, going down the field, scoring the touchdown now. I got to go for 2. I know the new
Holy crap, we survived. What a game.
This team has to love their ability to come up with big plays in big moments. How about in overtime, the individual efforts we saw, this team playing as a unit, doing enough and doing everything that was needed to get the W.
It's such an exciting game, up and down, back and forth. It's heartbreaking if you lose, but when you come through with these games late in the ball game, it gives you confidence throughout the season to continue to build on it. What a great win.
That will put the...
Alright, I think this is gonna be the last game because I'm pretty tired.
There's always a little trickle of bad... As Boise State crowd bringing the noise, it's definitely here on third down. Makes the grab. Breaks into the open. He gets the job done. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll run the screen for it. Gets it past him. The Aggies come to the line on...
Bruised wrist is keeping him out multiple weeks. Alrighty.
Short trying to keep the drive alive. Here we go. Back to throw, it's Coleman. A little screen to the running back.
I just slowed down so we made sure to get that ball.
Third and short coming here right from the midfield stripe. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the tight end. Boy, he's close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Searching for it on the sneak. The marker rests at the 39, and that's what they need here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass.
Oh, you gotta make the fucking tackle. He has him perfectly lined up. Then he just dives into that guy.
They pick up the first down at the... He wants to start this drive with a pass. Get it out on the screen. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on first down, first and 10. Just a short pass to the tight end.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. On that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
Makes the grab on that. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off-play action on first down. Here's the pressure.
Oh my god.
They bring the punter onto the field. They'll have to punt for the fourth time today. He fields the punt in his own end zone. Coverage on his field down to 10.
I think that was one of my best punt returns. We literally only got like 18 yards out of it.
Leaves it with the running back. And they did not. Got the call here.
And I think on that third
I feel like we should punt it.
honestly think that they thought it was going to be a fourth down situation. Now it's 4th and 2. This offense was ready for this.
That's why we should have punted.
Now facing a third and long from the 50-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Coleman.
Okay.
Neat touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards on the ground. From the gun, wants to pass.
They gotta block better.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
Well, that's just tough, hard-nosed running. You need 1 yard to get, let the running back figure it out.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which is nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to roll on second down. The red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. And here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line. The best defense is on its heels. The clock stopped. 2 minutes left to play in this one.
Love the play call. Love
in
the
the
execution.
Offense and an empty set.
All right, they need a touchdown.
Looking downfield on first down. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. They'll go to work in the air on second down. It's Jones. He's got enough for the first down.
Threw him down in bounds.
To the air on first down. He wants a big play here late.
You gotta be kidding me.
They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Hauls it in. Now across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Might be calling a hot route. Back to pass, it's Coleman. Dumps it to the back. It's complete. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating explosive play.
Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
14.
And they decide to trot out the kicker. This almost certainly to win the game. And it's good from 41 yards out. Good game.
We escaped.
Both of these teams put on today a couple of outstanding squads. Hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the fourth quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now that I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team just, they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ready.
The sophomore running back got all 3 touchdowns and the biggest catches on that last-minute drive.
They're a really good squad.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching.
No, we should be tied for first now. Hang on, I'm unmuted. They're talking about WWE. We literally got blocked out of him on his visit week. That's awesome. Alrighty, that's on dude for this video. Thank you guys for watching. As always, make sure to like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And I'll see you next time. Make sure you keep looking up, because that's where it all is. Peace.